Hello guys and welcome back once again. This video is once again about Scuffman amps. This time they upgraded their software. This is version 2.4 and they added some new stuff, very interesting stuff. Like you have a new amp right now. If you come here close on the plugin where it says amp, you have the Duke, the Steeler, the Jekyll, Wayfarer, and now the Custom 57, which is based in the Fender. You've got also some other news here on the new Pro Convolver, where you load your impulse responses. This time, Mike Scuffman designs this stuff, and there's the Scuffman impulses. You've got also the red wire impulses, where you can download many more, like I did in the previous video. I explained that, and you've got their own impulses, responses. So in addition to that, and only on the Scuffman impulses, you also have this you didn't have in previous software, which is when you're choosing the microphone, you can place it, there's a new microphone, a new ribbon. You can place the microphone wherever you want against the speaker, and it tells you the distance and the axis. So for now, I have chosen a Dynamic 57. I can put it right here. Let be where it is, and also ribbon 121 right here. Okay, all right. So this is a new on the Pro Convolver. Everything else is as it was. You've got controls for the Convolver and the pan when you're using two caps. I advise you, and also from Scuffman amps, to have the same cabinet and try with different microphones. Of course, you can have different cabinets, but to achieve better results, if you have the same cabinet, then it's simple to mess around the microphones and positions to get a great sound. Also, there's typical to the other software before, there's options here. You click, right click, and you have devices. Right now I have one reverb here, one delay here. They're called room thing, delay thing, and you can add also the mod thing, which can be a flanger or a chorus effect. I'm going to disengage right now the reverb and delay. If I click here, I also can click here on this little arrow to make it smaller to fit in your DAW. Also for the Pro Convolver, if you have a small screen. And then you have the typical knobs on your amp. You have volume. This time you have volume. You have bright, bass, and level. Okay, volume here will start to work as a preamp volume. If you cranked it up, you have some distortion. I've connected my Fender American Stratocaster American Series, and I'll start with the neck pickup with some clean sound so you guys can hear. Last but not least, you also have down here in last rack unit, you can choose between two amps, amp A and amp B, and share the same configurations. Also, you can disengage amp effects and caps. Also, you have here your noise reduction and input and output levels. So let's hear the sound of the neck pickup on a Stratocaster. Just a level, so it doesn't clip. Sounds pretty cool. Let's go to the fourth position right now. Just tune the guitar. Middle position. The in between, second position. And the bridge position. Very bright if you want it. Okay, now if I mess around a little bit here, I'll engage the reverb first, which is a natural hall, nothing too fancy. On the neck pickup. Also, it really reacts well to your volume on the guitar, so I'm gonna back it up a little bit. Let's try this when I had distortion. I'm gonna engage the delay. Also, it's here. Really small, fast delay, about 400 milliseconds, and just a little bit. The clean sound of this amp is really a bonus, and when it starts to crank, I'm sorry, when you start to crank the volume, it gives you a really good tight sound and a really nice overdriven sound. Like I'm gonna increase here the volume to around 9. Let's see what happens. Very rich sound, harmonically speaking. Of bass to it. I'm going to decrease the level here so I can increase totally the volume. Well, I'm guessing this is a preamp volume. Okay, so it sounds like this on the neck pickup. A little louder. Pickup. I think it sounds great, really great amp. This is incredible, amazing for a software plugin. I think it's really authentic sounding. Increase the brightness and decrease the bass. See what it sounds like on the neck pickup. Maximum. No bass right now. Second position on the Strat. Really great. Now let's increase the bass and decrease the brightness. See what sounds we have here on the neck pickup. Really full sound. I haven't tested yet with my Les Paul, but it sounds great. Um, with the Fender, it's a clean amp. It sounds really great. The maximum distortion you have is that kind of type of distortion you have from a Fender amp, old school. Nothing too heavy or something like that. And this is a review, and I think it's a great plugin. Once again, I think this amp is a great addition to the Scuffman amps S Gear plugin. There's other features, of course, here inside the effects, like panning, the delays, or have flanger or chorus to the sound, and even the reverbs. You have lots of presets here on the reverb, and there's a lot of customization inside each preset. You guys can see here, type of hall, if you want a spring reverb, the pre-delay, a lot of stuff here. Also happens with the delay here. If you want to use a tube or analog delay, mono, stereo, or tap, there's a lot of stuff. Also here, the star button here, knob. There's also on this amp the tweak knob, which gives you some more extra knobs to tweak the amp to your better taste. So I think it's really complete. There's a high cut, a frequency, presence, and sag. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and once again, thank you for watching. Go check out this amazing plugin, download the free trial, and you won't regret it, because this is, I think, the most realistic software right now on the market regarding guitar sounds. So thank you for watching, hope this helps, and cheers.